This is EW300 DSP, and in today's video I will be doing a long-term review of this IM. The whole EW300 DSP line got really great reviews and got really hyped because of their price point and their tribrid setup at that price point. It has one DD, one planar and one PCT setup. So let's find out in today's video how this performs. Before starting the review, I want to thank Simgot for sending this IM in for a review. So let's begin with the accessories package. The things provided in the box are carry case, DSP IM cable, gold nozzle, O-rings, nozzle foam, 3 pair of ear tips. I really like the inclusion of the tuning foam. It can help shape the sound according to your preferences. We will talk more about this in the sound section. The carry case is good, it is of decent size, big enough to hold the iems and a small dongle deck, and small enough to be pocketable. The quality is also good for the price, it feels sturdy enough. The cable provided is decent. I prefer the stock cable of the normal EW300 or the HBB version. I wish they used that cable with the Type-C plug of this cable. That would be much more preferable. This cable feels very thin, it tangles easily and have some memory as well. Stock tips are good, they provide good seal and decent comfort. Now let's move on to design and build. The design and build quality are among the highlights of this IM. EW300 DSP has a professional yet stylish look. It is not plain or boring, but it has certain flair to it. The DSP version features a textured black finish on the shell, while the faceplate stands out with a shiny X logo on the left and a heart logo on the right. There's also a screw on the top of the faceplate and Simgot lettering neatly placed at the bottom, adding to the overall aesthetic in my opinion. The build quality matches its looks. The full metal shells feel sturdy and robust. The shells are slightly on the heavier side but not too heavy to become uncomfortable. It's great to see this kind of build quality in this price range, especially most of its competitors have resin shells. I am not knocking down resin shells, but feel of metal is something else. That said, the shiny part of the faceplate is slightly prone to scratches, so it might require a bit of extra care to keep it looking pristine. In my long-term testing, I evaluated the durability and reliability of this IM. I took it on short walks, outdoors, used it during metro commutes, and put it through extensive listening sessions. The IM held up remarkably well. Its coating on the shell showed no visible signs of wear and tear, and there are no issues with the drivers or cable throughout my usage. Now, let's talk about fit and comfort. The fit and comfort of EW300 DSP is quite remarkable. While the shells lack molding for enhanced stability, the nozzle provides a deep and secure fit, allowing the IM to sit snugly in the ear. I can wear this IM for hours on end without any discomfort. Before moving to sound section, I want to talk about the DSP implementation that Simgot did for EW300 series. Simgot did an excellent job with the DSP implementation, and in my personal opinion, this is the best I have used so far. Simply better than Moondrop for sure. Instead of cramming everything into the Type-C port area like the controller, DAC, amp, Simgot smartly split them up, placing the DAC amp on the cable splitter. On Moondrop's DSP implementation, you can hear some artifacts, but on Simgot's implementation, the signal is completely clean. No noise, no artifacts, just clean signal and ample power to drive the iems. I use the final E-type tips for my sound testing. The EW300 DSP has a similar tuning to the standard EW300. It's just that it has slightly less treble. The overall signature is what I would call a fun V-shape. Simgot includes two nozzles and foam, giving you flexibility to fine-tune the sound even further. In my opinion, the silver nozzle offers the best tuning, with the gold nozzle adds a bit more bass and pull back the upper mids for a more laid-back listening experience. Now let's talk about bass. The bass is good on this IM. The bass glides smoothly from sub bass to mid bass. The overall bass comes across with very good authority and it has very good dynamics and punch for the price. The sub bass delivers a nice rumble and texture, while the mid bass has good punch and slam to it for the price. The initial attack of the bass is well defined, though the decay is slightly on the faster side, but for the price, this is not a major issue. Overall, I have no issues with the bass quality of this IM. The EW300 DSP's bass tuning complements almost all the genres you throw at it. Now, let's move on to the mids. The mids are decent, but I won't call them the star feature of this IM. As the IM has a V-shaped tune, the lower mids are slightly recessed sounding, meaning they sound slightly in the background. Don't get me wrong, male vocals and instruments that lie in this region do not sound super recessed. They have ample heft and body to sound natural, just that they sound slightly in the background when compared to neutrally tuned sets. Now, on to the upper mids. This is where the tuning nozzle makes a difference. With the silver nozzle, the upper mids are more forward, complementing and balancing the overall signature. Female vocals and instruments sound more upfront and extended. On the other hand, gold nozzle boosts the bass while pulling back the upper mids from 1.5K to 3K, resulting in a warmer and more relaxed presentation. As a result, female vocal and instruments in this range take on a more laid back presentation. Now on to the treble. The treble is good on this IEM. It is decently smooth and has good extension as well. The thing that impresses me most about the treble on this IEM is how incisive and detailed it sounds. I think this is all due to the inclusion of PCT driver in the treble. Though the overall treble tuning is on the safe side, but it does not sound low res or low in details. The overall treble tuning is a perfect balance between long listening sessions without fatigue and a good detail retrieval. Now let's talk about detail retrieval and technical performance. And both are really good on this IM, especially for the price. Macro and micro detail retrieval pickup is good on this set. You can really hear the details and subtle nuances in the track. The stage is not the widest, but the front and back depth pickup is good as well. The thing that impressed me most about the technical performance of EW300 DSP is its imaging and layering performance. It is very good for the price. You can easily pinpoint where all the instruments are and how far and close they are. You can easily swap the stock DSP cable of the EW300 DSP for an analog 3.5 mm or a 4.4 mm cable. And what you get after doing this? Essentially an EW300 HBB edition. With a 4.4 mm cable, the EW300 DSP gains a bit more mid-bass and treble, making it sound livelier. In analog mode, I really enjoyed using the foam in the nozzle for an even more refined experience. To test the analog mode, I paired it with the Onyx XI1 dongle and Dunu Lyre Mini cable. So, what's the conclusion then? Simgot has released a fantastic IEM that stands out in its price range for its unique driver configuration and value proposition, from its well executed tuning to its very good build quality. This IEM provides a very good all rounding package. So, if you're looking for an IEM that can complement a neutrally tuned set or harmon tuned set, or an IEM that is very fun sounding and very engaging, I think this can be a really good option for you. And to test the durability and reliability, I did long-term evaluation and I had no issues with it. So it passes in that regard as well. The tuning nozzle and foams work very well. That provides the versatility for you to shape the sound according to your needs. And the DSP implementation is also very good. So this gets a thumbs up from my end. If you enjoyed this video, please share this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to buy this IM, I will leave some affiliate links down in the description. Please check them out. Bye.